Hello and welcome to the show. I'm here on Project Cars with another overtaking challenge. This time out, I am going to be driving the vintage stock car. Yes, an oval vehicle that I'm going to be taking around the Hockenheim short circuit, a tight technical circuit. I have plenty of experience at Hockenheim, has produced many a great race on Forza 4, and I thought I'd take this car to a track that I know very well, because these are quite difficult cars to drive, funnily enough, when it comes to a racetrack. We're going to be doing 18 laps. I haven't put that quite correctly. There we go. 18 laps around the Hockenheim circuit with me starting from the very back of a 30-car grid. I'm going to see how high up the order I can come. I'm going to be doing a rolling start just to try and alleviate some of the crazy that will go on in the first corner here. First corner is quite scary with any car, to be honest. It's a very, very fast turn. It's the first corner here. I'm hoping that we will all make it through okay. That is the that's the hope here. Right, as we get ready to go, there is shall we say some bumping. Bumping is a common thing with these vehicles. In the few practices that I've done, there's been plenty. It's already started. There is traditionally plenty of bumping. There's loads of cars on the grass. Where are you going? They've got lost, completely and utterly lost out there. They don't know. Occasionally you get cars a little bit wide through there. It's very rare they get utterly lost. Oh, we're going through the middle of everything. We've had an incredibly good start here. All the way up into 20th by the second turn. Just dropped back to 21st, being caught on the outside. Never a... yeah, we're going to give him a bit of a knock through there. Never a good thing being caught out on the outside of that turn. Can we get to the inside? I think we can just about do it. There we go. We will get back our 20th position. The 40 is out far too wide. I will take that one as well. We're up into the top 20. We're at 18th with a little brush past someone as they were very slow off the turn. Now, as far as expectation-wise, well, a victory is possible for me around here. Of course, a lot of it relies on how quickly I can get through the pack, and so far, done pretty well. We have done pretty damn well getting through this lot. My favourite overtaking spot, the second to last corner there, I just wasn't quite close enough to have a dive. You've really got to be alongside to have a dive, otherwise cars will turn in on you. It's a spot where even when you're racing on the likes of Forza and so on, people never expect you to have a dive on there. That's why I love that corner for overtaking. Yeah, the AI here will not necessarily be expecting you to throw your car up the inside. We get a little brush and then I can't turn my car in. Sorry for having you out on the grass there. This car's very slow. We're going to try. We're trying to go for a sneak up the inside, make him go the long way around, but it will put him on the inside for this corner. We are still there. I don't know where he is. He's fallen back into line. Fantastic. Oh, there's a little bit of a traffic jam up here. I'm just going to bring up my rear view mirror because I forgot to turn that on. Little bit of a traffic jam. We're around the outside at one of the scariest corners. That's not a manoeuvre that you want to be resorting to. Very easy to go wide or to be run off wide even through that turn. But we're out the other side okay, and we're up into 14. No, I'm not close enough. I want to have a dive, and I know I'm quick through there, but they are just going to turn in on me if I do that, and I don't want to have any extra damage on my vehicle. We've already had a couple of bumps. I don't think we've had anything particularly major, so I will take that as a car on my outside. We're just about, we're a little bit wide, get across the curves. We're fine. I tend to brake a bit earlier for turn 1 than the AIs, but I'm very much quicker on the way out of it. It's just the way my driving style and Project Cars AI differs. Seen it many a track, and certainly the first turn here is the most noticeable point. Ooh, he was very slow off that turn. Going to have a little lift when there are cars around. It's one of those corners. It is just about flat out, but when there's so many vehicles around, you don't want to be sort of flat through there and then end up in the boot or something because you don't have time to react. There's a bit of a scuffle behind me to try and put the power down up towards the hairpin. The leaders have made a massive break for it at the front. The leaders are absolutely gone while I'm stuck in traffic at the moment. God damn it, yeah, the first two have pulled a huge margin. We are close enough to have a dive. There we go, up the inside. He only saw me at the last second, but he did give me space. Oh, now we've got a little bit of a slide going on. Come on, car. There we go, we're fine. Yeah, that is my favourite spot to have an overtake here. Nobody necessarily think, well, now I've said about it, people will think about it, but you often don't think about that turn as an overtaking opportunity. You can get some sneaky moves done. The reason why this track has produced so many good races on Forza 4 is basically every corner is an overtaking spot. And on, well, any game that this track is on, I would imagine, would produce some close racing. Because every corner, with the exception of this one coming up, which I'm going to try and do around the outside. Oh, I'm going to get a knock. Whoa, keep it on the road. Okay, no, he didn't let me try on that one. That's the one corner that you don't really want to do an overtake on. The rest of these turns, it's all fairly sensible overtake. This one here is another one that's a bit trickier. But on the most part, yeah, the corners all the corners are good for overtaking, which makes for plenty of action in a race series. Right, we're in 11th place. A little bit of a dodgy lap this one. Could have done with making the leaders getting further away. Could have done with getting past that car there. Could have done with not having a bump while I was around the outside. Oh, the back end is constantly wanting to let go on these cars. Not really designed for the circuit racing, these things. We will close up onto the back. I'm not going to have a dive on the way in. I would much rather just be neat, and then we'll get him on the exit. There we go. Probably the easiest place for for an overtake here. Make sure I get it stopped now that I'm on the inside, and it's quite a long way around the outside. He's not going to do it. We're up into P10. It has taken us a few laps more than I would have perhaps liked. A couple of laps more than I would have liked after that good start. Just have been in a little bit of trouble. It's okay. 34 is out very wide. That's going to really slow him down. Unfortunately, I'm in all the wrong place to capitalise. Just trying, I'm using all the track limits there, trying to sneak up the inside. Car wants to slide again. Behave yourself, stock car. Please behave yourself. We've got the black car that we've overtaken is now looking at the inside. Is he going to do it? Nope. He chickened out of that one. Can we have a dive here? Yes, I think we can. Can we get it stopped? Maybe not. Oh no, he's coming back. I don't think he changed his mind. He very nearly. If he'd been a bit braver, he probably could have got back up the inside, and I'd be hung out to dry on the final turn. That's not too bad of a lap time considering the silly manoeuvres I've been having to take. Through turn 1, we're going to get 59 on the exit, I think. Indeed we are. I'm not too good under brakes into this corner. I think I struggle a little bit when there's... Whoa! That was a big slide and a big wobble from my car. We don't want to be doing any of that nonsense anymore. That's not what we want. How are the tyres doing? Yeah, we're good through here. Now we've got no cars directly in front of us, we can go a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm being mindful of the cars behind. I think they're a little too far back to try anything, because the second we start fighting with these guys ahead, I think we've got a decent gap now. Leaders are so bloody far gone. I know I have quite a few laps to make it through the field, but still that's a hell of a gap that I've got to catch up to if I want to get first. Oh, someone's having a go at my manoeuvre. Oh, no. It's just sudden oversteer from the stock car. That's going to end badly at some point. I am going to put this round in a circle. I have no doubt at some point with just getting that oversteer at the wrong point. Oh, we're going to give him a little bit of a bump. I tried my best to get out of the way. He did get going pretty quickly. It was only the person isn't telling me I've got aero damage. It was only a little bump. We've wasted more time stuck in 8th. Yeah, we've lost 3/4 of a second. I think 3rd may be the highest we can get, unless if we do clear these cars and get a few good clean laps, try and catch the lead pair. They are so far gone. The 9 is wide again through here. I may have a sneaky look up the inside here. We're going to do it, I think. I'm on the curb. I'm not trusting where he's going to put me. We've done it. That's not really where I wanted to do that manoeuvre, but it got it done, so I will take it. Okay, up into 7th place. 6th just ahead, and there's a train of 3 more cars. Unfortunately, they're not all battling. I need cars to start... I could do with the field being a lot closer than it is. I need them to start squabbling with each other. We're really quick around this final turn. We've got really, really good run onto the start-finish straight, but I don't want to have a go into turn 1. We will go for a... Oh, I think I braked a little bit too late. Yeah, we're going to catch them all at the wrong point, so I'm going to have to be brave then. Turn 2, where I've not been particularly good under brakes, but he is stuck on the outside. I think we can make it stick through here. And indeed we are. I think we're ahead. I'm not sure. I don't want to cut down on it. Uh-oh. Oh, bugger. We saw how well this went last time. I'm going to just let you... I don't trust them not to put me on the grass. I would rather lose the place and get him back the next lap than have him put me on the grass and risk either me spinning or losing many, many more positions. Oh, we've had a bit of contact. Oh, we've had a big contact there. I think we're okay though. We got it back together again. I went for that sneaky gap, and I'd hoping he was going to give me space. I should have waited. I should have been more patient. We've fallen back to 10th. The car does seem okay. We've still got steering is straight. I'm going to carry on. Oh, I had a go. I shouldn't have done. I should have waited. I should have been more patient after waiting around the outside. Oh, we've got a monster run on the car ahead. Uh-oh, I'm just seeing some smoke coming out of the back of my car. That's bad. That's quite bad. We're over the curves again. Oh, it could have been some tyre. That doesn't look like tyre smoke. That looks like something more terminal than tyre smoke. Okay. Come on, stock car. I don't want to have to nurse you to the end if you have got an engine problem. No, we're not constantly smoking, so that's at least better news. It's when there's a train of smoke coming out the back of your car. That's when you're when you know you're in trouble. They do like to take that wide line though through there. This is what got me in trouble the last time. This time I am far enough alongside to force the point. The problem is I'm too quick on that corner, and I suddenly find myself where I perhaps shouldn't be. He's having a look up the inside. My steering wheel just jumped around on my desk. That's a bit of a bad time for it to be moving around, but it's okay. We've sorted it out now. Not a problem NASCAR or stock car drivers normally have is the steering wheel moving around on its mountings in front of it. At least I hope not. That would be a scary thing to be having to deal with. Right, I can run in the 1-minute 4s, I think, around here. I was doing like 1-minute 4.6s in testing, but stuck in traffic, and I'm slightly concerned about my car. I'm being very careful not to over-rev the engine, because I have blown a few engines in these things again in testing. So we're going to be stuck on the outside, aren't we? Oh no, not this again. I really don't want to be on the outside here, because I really don't trust you guys. See, if I'm on the outside, they're just going to sweep round. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, for God's sake. Been crowded out everywhere. Well, we're going to get back on track. We've only lost 2 places. Oh. Now we're going to lose another one. Oh, it's been an eventful race. It's been a very eventful race this one. There's a car outside, I think. We're going to have to try and make the move stick around here. Oh, no, he's given up. He's just gone to he's just gone to play in the sand. That's fine. We're back to 11th. God damn it! I was hoping for a podium with these cars. Got 8 laps. Yeah, unless there is a sudden miracle, I don't think I'm going to get on the podium. Maybe 5th or 6th might be the best that I can manage. If I can get some clean overtakes, I've got to be not on the outside for any corners, basically. That's a dangerous place to be around here. Okay, up the inside of you, into turn 2, and we'll make sure that we get the move done here so he's not fighting us back on the exit of the corner. Good news, my car has stopped smoking. I haven't seen any more puffs of smoke coming out of the back of the stock car, which was a minor concern after the big hits we took, but no, we're all good. We're all good. Slow it down for this. I'm surprised, because I mean, that was a really heavy hit. A high-speed car hit the back of us. I'm amazed we didn't get any suspension damage, or even aero damage. It hasn't told me, I don't think. Or certainly I'm not feeling massive effects to any damage on the car. We got very lucky with that incident. Right. These two have been a pain to me the entire race. Going to try and get 8th place. Oh, he's having a look. I can't remember if that's the same car that tried that manoeuvre before. No, I think it was the number 9 or something that attempted to move on the final corner. Oh, I think we're going to catch them at a really awkward place, aren't I? We'll see. I think I'm going to be very quick. Oh, that was a better lap, much better lap time from me. Are we going to catch them on... Oh, we are going to be close enough to get 1. I'm not going to be close enough to get the 2nd, I think. Well, we'll split these 2 as I move up into 9th place. I'm making sure that I shut the door now. We're not going to go... I've learned from my mistakes. We're not going to go for that one again. Oh well, we're up into 9th. Still not too bad. I'm going to be careful on the brakes here so I don't end up... Yeah, the problem was I tried to go to the outside. There just wasn't space, and then I got a wheel caught on the grass. And once I got a wheel caught on the grass, you're not stopping these things. They don't have the best brakes to begin with. Oh crap, I see the smoke again. That doesn't look good. That's not just a couple of puffs of smoke there. That was a serious amount of smoke out the back of the car. Is it still... Yeah, it's still smoking. I'm not sure the pits are here. I really don't want to have to come into the pits. We're going to keep going. I'm going to keep driving. Hopefully it'll go away again. Yeah, I know I'm trying to overtake. I don't actually want to go up the inside into turn 1. I know I'm trying to get 8th place, but my car is, yeah, it's not as bad as I have seen it sometimes, but I'm not trusting this car is going to make it to the end. Okay, well, as long as it doesn't come up with mechanical fault at the side of the screen and then engine blowing in the middle of the screen, we're probably okay. For now, I don't really seem to be losing a huge amount of performance. This is me just trying to drive the car a little bit cautiously now, just trying not to break it anymore. Yes, I know there is a car directly behind me. I'm more worried about the smoke out of the... Oh no, the smoke stopped again. Okay. Something in that collision has unhappied my car. Something isn't right with it. I don't know what it is in... Is that car behind me the one that hit me when I spun? Or when we had a half spin? It could be, looking at the damage on the front of his car. We're out very wide. I'm taking all sorts of shonky lines now. Smoke stopped. We're in 8th place. Okay. Let's consolidate the 8th. In fact, we are a decent amount ahead of the car back there. The cars in front, they are... I can see them. I can still see a group of cars. We've got 4 laps. If we put together a couple of 1-minute 4s, we may be okay, but I'm also being very cautious not to break my car. You've got to not over-rev the engine, I think is what I've made the mistake of doing before. I'm trying to be very careful here, so you may see me leaving it in slightly too high a gear, just to be on the safe side through some of these corners. I really don't want the engine to give up with only 4 laps to go. No, behave yourself, car. I don't want any oversteer now. That's not what we wanted. That's what I was trying to avoid. I'm trying to push the car while still not doing silly things like that. I also love how much it bounces around when you do start sliding it. Like, it's not designed for this kind of thing. The suspension cannot deal with going sideways, and I think that hurts bits of the car as well. We're not smoking still. We're still okay. We're still functioning. We've still got a working engine. I think we're closing in a little bit on the car ahead. He has got a sizable gap back to us. Yeah, we're closing a little bit. We may get him by the end of the race. That's what we're going for. And the car's behind. They're still squabbling. It's still squabbling over 9th and 10th. They've had a race-long battle. That's a good first sector, actually. Yeah, we're going to catch them right on the final lap. It's been an event-filled race for me. This one, these cars, they often are a little bit more bumping. With these, they tend to be a little bit more difficult to drive. Certainly a bit more oversteery than my normal vehicles. They're good fun. They're not as terrible around a circuit as you expect them to be. Like, you think of sort of stock cars as just being terrible when it comes to an actual racetrack designed for ovals and so on. But it's really not that bad. It's just the oversteer you've got to be aware of. It's all the power delivery that you've got to be aware of. We don't have off-power oversteer. It's just me trying to use a little bit too much throttle through the corners. How much did we catch? And I think we caught about a second on that lap, which is not too bad. Yeah, I am down lap speed, and I can't decide if that's a poorly car or whether that's a poor driver. On this particular instance, it could be a little bit of both. Ooh, there we go. We're around there. I'm also scared to look at the back of my car, as I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit broken. Dare we be flat through here? I'm not trusting it. I don't really want to be doing silly stuff now with only a couple of laps. I think we're not going to quite catch the cars ahead. We're not going to quite do it. Oh no! Oh, I'm trying to use power. In fact, the car ahead is doing a pretty good job of catching the big group of them. Oh, get it turned into the hairpin. Yeah, they're having their little battle up ahead, and it's not quite slowing each other down enough. Not quite enough for me, anyway. The leaders, I don't even know where them two are. They just buggered off and never to be seen again. Oy, there was me trying to get on the power. And yeah, again, another pretty decent lap there. Oh, there goes some more smoke out of the back of the car. Shouldn't have slid it. Shouldn't have tried to get on that power as soon as I did. Why are we smoking? I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's engine smoke. Oh god, we had another car do this smoking malarkey as well, and I can't remember what it was. Was it the Aston Martin? The GT4 Aston Martin that I had ran. I thought it was coming off the tyres as they were overheating, but the tyres here aren't overheating. We're going to have another entire smoky lap. Yeah, the car in front is going too quickly. He's right, he's right on with that group now. I'm just not going to be able to do anything, I don't think. Because I've only got one more lap to go. My car stops smoking again. Oh no, it's off again. This bloody vehicle. That spin has really cost me. Oh, we're out a bit wide there as I'm trying to use it. I'm using all of the track and a little bit more. If this group could have a big coming together at turn 1, that's about the only way I'm going to improve on it. That was a good final corner though. We're up to the 1 minute 4s. I use as much speed as I dare through there. The cars ahead are all in a group. A couple more laps, maybe, maybe I would have had them. Or maybe my car would have broken. I don't. Either one is quite possible. I'm going to go for it through here. We're going for as much speed as I dare take, and then we'll jump on the brakes, try and get it stopped for this next corner. We're just too far back. I'm not going to be able to do anything. Use all of the curbs through here. Just don't spin yourself out on them. Whoa. It's moving around. It does move around a lot, this car. We have caught. Oh, we're up. Well, we're up. We're going for a really quick lap on this final one. But it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to catch these cars. Well, if the engine blows up now, I can probably coast it across the finish line, in all honesty. But we're going to have to settle for 8th place in a damaged stock car with a bit of a slide around the final turn. 1 minute 4.2. Oh, look at the back of my car. That also looks like a lot of oil on the. I think I may have destroyed that engine. I'm amazed I made it to the finish with that. I was really in the walls, but the stock car comes home in 8th, and I was catching on the final few laps. It, yeah, went through plenty of adventures, and I was mighty concerned for a while there, but it made it to the finish. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.